Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Pro streamer, my arse. Right, guys. Hello and welcome to the Super Duper USA DLC Mega Bundle stream for Train Sim World 3. Oh my god. Talk about blood. Oh, this is going to be a great stream, this one. Oh, jeez. Anyway, as I was saying. Right. So, welcome to Sunnyside Yard. There we go. You've seen it. Sunnyside Yard. I'll just double check. The mic setting was off in the... Oh. Double check. The mic setting was off in the... Oh. Right, sorted. Right, Twitch has decided to change everything about. Make it easier for you to stream. Yeah, right. So that's why there was no microphone, because it wasn't switched on. But, yeah, Sunnyside Yard. And you still got the boring 5 mile an hour run over to the... oh, I think we might have to duck down underneath this. Come on. You got the 5 mile an hour washing plant as well, which is here somewhere, I believe.
Mind the gap.
Somewhere in between here, isn't it? So yeah, you still have that. So right. Anyway, back to the map. There you go. Yeah, the washing plant is here somewhere. I don't think they've got it in now, actually. But yeah, it's just that boring loop. So basically, this is goes around NEC to New Rochelle and takes you past the CSX freight yard. This line is the freight line only that goes down to the yard, and I can't remember what the yard's called. Oakville? It's not Oakville. Oakford Yard, I think it is. And this line here, obviously, as we know, is the Long Island Railroad, which we do get to see some. You do get to see some, but not only in scenarios, I believe. And that joins us here. But we only get to use this area of line. You don't go... You just use this area. This is about as far as up the line you go. You don't go anymore, as far as I'm aware. But then, that's the Long Island Railroad station there. I can't remember what it's called. That's Penn Central. That's one of the yards as well. These are the tunnels. That's another yard there. Secaucus Junction here. And you got some railway yards here. Nothing in them at all, which I think is a bit of a shame. Apparently, it is a Joe table, from what I've been told. This is another one of the New Jersey Transit lines, I think. I'm not sure, but that's a fantastic yard. We always went past them. There's nothing ever there. Nice to see the freight yard. That's like Acton. Yes, Acton stars in this. And then basically you got Newark, Penn, I think it is. And then basically Newark Station. I think that's Newark Station there. No, it's not. That's a yard. I don't know. I'm not. It might be that one. Newark? No, that's not it. That could be Newark. I think that's Newark. So up to about that point there is where the Long Island Railroad, Northeast Corridor, and then it went up to the top right of the top of the screen, and then basically this is it, Trenton bit. So it's about 50 odd miles in total. So we are going to get on. We're going to start off with a scenario. I'm not going to do the training missions for the simple reason I want you to do them, because you have to learn. I've done them, so I'm okay with them. But the thing is that you need to learn how to do the signalling. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a poor decision, because I've been in the yard when there has been Long Island Railroad stuff going through, and it does I'll put the frame rate counter You can have a look at that. But what we are going to do is I'm going to do a scenario. We're going to do Sunnyside Up, because Sunnyside Up is basically where you get to see Long Island Railroad stuff. I've not seen anything in Havoc across the Hudson, although I actually took out Penn Station with that yesterday. Yeah, less said about that, the better. I think most of the freight lines in here are like Acton. Thursday stream will be on the PlayStation, and I will not have any NEC stuff on there, no American stuff. It'll just be my normal stuff. I can't do anything until I get the DLC manager. Right, welcome to Sunnyside Yard. There's a train at New York Penn Station that needs a locomotive swap. Recover the train and replace the loco. Oh yeah. Let's get in. I'm not even going to do ACSs, no, all that stuff. Right, so key in. Push. There we go. That'll do. Set the reverser to neutral then. You want it that way. Brake mode is passenger. Headlights to bright. Ditch lights on, which are these here. These little buggers. Stick them on. Set the marker light to be on. Marker light would be about there. There we go. And set the reverser to forward. I'm just going to click outside. Look, hello. Just to prove. So we have a 5 mile an hour limit in the yard. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Nice one, Bradley. I don't know. I've only seen that one. But this just so reminds me of Northeastern Corridor. And it's a shame that they didn't continue it on through to Rochelle with the freight. Which is not 5 mile an hour, it's about 8 mile an hour limit. I don't know why. Why 8 miles? Please, someone explain. I don't know if there's a donkey on this route, to be honest. I'm looking on top of the buildings just in case there's a suicidal one, but yeah. It is a merge, yes. And that's upset a few people. It's really upset a few people. I'm like, what? So what? But the reason being why I think it's a merge as well is because they've completely redone the signalling, which would have had to be done anyway, and the I call it the cutlery, the catenary has been done as well. So, you know. I mean, I've managed to watch the full 3-hour stream over 3 parts. Bit when I went out, before I went out last night. And then I watched the majority of it when I came in. And I went to bed about 2 o'clock this morning. And then I watched the last 30 minutes about it, where the bit they spent on the UP heritage thingy. Oh, hello. I can hear motor sounds. Hopefully no one will moan. So yeah, I've managed to watch the 3-hour stream, but yeah, I'm tired. So yeah, obviously, if you are thinking, if you are watching this, it's not live on YouTube because it will be exported to YouTube as soon as I finish the stream, and then I'll upload it later on this afternoon, or finish it off later on this afternoon before tonight's stream, and then I'll release it. So this has been recorded about 10 AM this morning. So we're going to do a scenario with what I wanted to do with the AMfleet car, the ACS 64. Then we're going to do an AMfleet car. And then we're going to do the Acela on Trenton. No, not. We're going to do the Acela on Boston. Yeah, hi, C3LT76. It should be out now. It should be available now. Everything. Welcome to the stream as well. It is today. It is out today. You should be able to download it now. It should be about mid-morning. Well, from about now. It's literally from about 10:30 onwards, I believe. So it should be any time between 10 and 11, I reckon. Carl, they're writing forums about Long Island Railroad. Yeah, okay, just keep checking. That's all you need to do. Yeah, there is a problem. They turned around and said that it was a bit of a big no-no for the switcher going out of Sunnyside Yard. It would never leave it. And they kind of don't use it now, apparently, but a lot of people are saying that the switcher should come back, and Matt was saying, it's all in the forums, so I can talk about it. Matt was saying that they might use a unbranded X, whatever it is, switcher. No, okay, no worries. Right, we got to slow down. Actually, you should be using the bell. I should be using the bell. I've got to remember there's a red light. You're not getting a bundle. No, that's fine, Bradley. I probably wouldn't, to be honest, get the bundle anyway. I pay for it separately. Well, I will do when I get it on the PlayStation anyway. So as well as long as this bell is annoying as hell, when you go past this green, you'll get a yellow, and then you should get a red, I believe. You have Sherman and Boston, so a bundle is pointless. Exactly, exactly. There's the green. Come over here. I didn't see the red. There's my yellow. It's that one there. Acela is there. And then we got a red just before you, just after you're supposed to stop. From all the runs that I've done, I've not seen, and not many runs, I've not seen the the train sim Amtrak power car. Oh, you got one of the Long Island Railroad things leaving as well. Contact dispatcher. Keep the lights on. There he is. Shut the bell off. He says, oh, for God's sake. That's an Acela just leaving. Take your brakes off. I'm shutting that bell off, it's doing my head in. Yes, I have to say, it is the first time that Penn Station has looked so busy in its life. There you go, look at that. That is awesome. It's quite fantastic, Long Island Railroad stuff there. It is a shame that they've not added it to the timetable. Oh, that's a bit of a heavy hit, but we're there, right. That's New York Transit. Can't understand why. Yeah. Right, set the automatic brake handle to off. Brake mode to test. Set the marker lights off. I've left the bumper. Oh no, because we're driving from the front. So the marker lights activate like they do in the 66. The ones you activate here in this cab operate the marker lights at the back of the loco. All the opposite end. Ditch light off. Headlights off. Key out. Which is a really... There we go. Is a problem I get. Because I can never find the sweet spot, there you go, to take it out. We'll open the windows, or we'll close the windows. Oh. And the thing that I like, and I must admit I really do like... Oh, hello. No, not that one. Go that way. And this is based on a European loco as well. Is look, the fly squats on the front, the black dots. I quite like that. That's pretty cool. Not on the windscreen though. But these look really, really nice. So yeah. Oh, better shut the door. Don't forget you got a pinch point. CCTV cameras there. So everything looks really, really good. Penn Station looks nice. Obviously, this is obviously reading from a timetable, a scenario, so it's not reading the timetable mode. I'm going to put the marker lights on anyway, so it doesn't make me, so I don't have to struggle for it. Right, sit down. We're going to open the. We're going to open that window. You know what? Yeah, don't do what I do and then went through that red light. Insert the reverser handle. I spadded twice on this and I gave up in the end. I was getting tired last night, so yeah. Headlights are bright. Ditch lights on. Brake mode passenger. Even though it's empty. Set the reverser forward. Set the automatic brake to release. And then you just think about going, don't you? apply power to get moving. Oh, I'm on a green now, so I took a little bit longer doing it. So, but when I did it last time, I actually did a hit red. So yeah. Oh, I can do those. Oh, cool. Oh, I can get reactions. I have got an affiliate now, apparently, so I have no idea what I do with that. So if you've got bits and everything you want to send me some bits, apparently. Right, let's get going. I have an innocent orange and lemonade drink to start off with this morning. So, I think it's about a 10-mile-an-hour limit. I'm not running the ACs and that. It's all right to use, but it's a bit of a pain. So, but we'll set the train up there. So we've got a cab car. Yay! That looks nice. So just go over that there is... I don't know if there's passengers that gets on them and that. I've not seen them anyway. You've got a coffee. Cool. Excellent. Now, if you can remember, there was with the Switcher DLC, as one of the scenarios, is that you left the Sunnyside yard to come down and pick up a failed ACS 64. But apparently Matt said, because the community frowned him, because he did the timetable for that, and he also did the scenarios, and they told him, the community said, it doesn't leave the yard. So yeah. So the tunnel does look a bit better. We are hitting the floor a bit. So next one we're gonna do an AMfleet. We're gonna do a service with an AMfleet cab car. I've not driven them yet. Some of the training missions are quite nice. I like the Acela one. That's quite nice. And all the training missions are done on done in the training centre, apart from the signalling ones. They're actually done on the route. This is why they can't put signals on the training centre, because you'll have AWS, PZB, LZB, whatever the Swiss use, whatever the French use, and all the different ones that the Americans use, and you'll be having signals stacked on top of each other in every single bit where you're supposed to have signals. So I can understand that. So it's not a very long run with this. Oh, it may well fly. Put it that way. It just might fly. You've heard of pigs flying? Dumbo, he flew. Oh yeah. All the signals, yes. All the signals stacked on top of each other, about 10 stories high. If you go, what one does that say? So it's not worth it, to be honest. But even the I think it's this coaching stop. You know where you got the track that leads out of the training centre that goes over the both outer loops? When the coaches go over that speed, it sounds awesome. Look in the training centre. all the, for some strange reason, all the locos and that are all literally directly. You go into the training centre itself, and it go through the loco list. It's in there. I think the best one is the Acela. I quite like the Acela. I'll give a toot when we come out the bridge. We come out the tunnel. This thing shifts. Yeah, I know. That is... I don't know why they've done that. Turn the Russian guy off. Speaks too much. So that's where we come out of Sunnyside. Oh, we're in a short train. 5 coaches. Oh, hello. Oh, I don't think it will. You lords. It is, up to this point, the Sunnyside Yard, you think, my God. I think all the way from, to be honest, all the way from Newark. Because where they were at Newark, I mean, that's where I started. This, oh, hello. That's where it all started, walking the route. Oh, 3 mile an hour. Oh, come on, really? Oh, look. There you go. Well. I had to do the title. I'm not worried about the speed. .45 has been announced as Swanee. Oh, really? Interesting. That's good news. 45s are quite popular down there. I thought, wow, 66. Have we got, I don't think we got cruise control. The cruise control on the Acela is awesome. That's all I can say. Little peak. Oh, I'll definitely be going on that. I still have to press B. Where's B? I need to get some shots of this. Oh, hello. That's way. No, wrong one. Oh, come on. Oh, oh no, God. They are aware of the pantographs. They are now aware of the pantographs going down. So yeah, that's a bug that they're going to look into. So they've logged it. I'm looking into that. I think we should literally be out of there in a minute. I think this is almost as bad as going around that curve in Boston. So as usual, seeing as this is a daytime stream, if the doorbell goes, then I'll have to pause the gameplay to go and answer it. If the phone rings, I'll have to pause the gameplay and answer it. So yeah. It's great that the old strobes work on the back of the AMfleet car as well. June 5? What? Really? Some of these deadhead ones won't be very popular. You can imagine that obviously some of the ambassadors, a lot of the ambassadors have got videos out and they've got, you know, everything going. So it's I think this is a really popular thingy. But I've not seen any posts on the Dovetail forum like last night's USA stream. I've not seen many posts about that. There is OHLE there. It is there, look. Ow, my head. So yeah, it's been a really busy couple of days since last Thursday, and I've not managed to get certain bits done. Like I went out to get the engineers yesterday. It was 5 Network Rail auto balusters in the old rail track livery, and it was 66418 in Freightliner Powerhaul livery, which I think is the first one we've had down here, and 66559. I suspect it'll be the same ones tonight. I was kind of hoping for a blue Gentry Wyoming one, but blue? An orange Gentry Wyoming one, or a pink one. But you know. Ooh. So I've got some pics, obviously, but they're not that good pics because they're all taken with a train at speed. And at night as well, so it's not as good as daytime pics. Make sure we are going. Yeah. And we're going to pop into there. That's cool. I suspect we'll take that loco off. Yeah, I can understand that's C3. I usually get them anyway from the game store. Well, actually, having said that, not for the last couple of DLC I haven't. But obviously when the DLC for the DLC manager comes out on the PlayStation, I will be getting them on the PlayStation. No, that's cool. That's all right. Oh, dear. Actually, it would be nice to stick an ALP on this. And I love the ALP 46. The braking is something you have to learn and get used to. It's a little bit easier than the Cat. But, yeah. But I don't know about you guys, but this just brings back a lot of memories. So there's 2 ACS 64s now. There's way more DLC on Xbox Store than TSW3 Store. So yeah, I'm not sure why they do that. There's obviously the ACS 64 for Boston Providence, and there's also the ACS 64 for this one. And there's also the ACS 64 Amtrak 50th anniversary livery. I think actually, to be honest, it's a shame that they didn't release... Oh look, in the distance there, look. I think it's a shame that they've not released, like, several different versions of how the Amtrak livery has been. Instead of just having that one livery, I think they should have had several of their liveries from the past. You want the new Acela HST. Oh, awesome. Yeah, well, I mean, Dovetail, I for all the DLC, I had keys from Dovetail, so big thanks to them again. Yeah, as I'm ambassador now, so yeah. But oh, it's been been quite busy sorting bits out over the last few days. I've got all my stuff from Eastleigh still to do. I didn't manage to get to Eastleigh either. So the seller is in basket. Hello for the Acela. So I think we're going to have to take the loco off. Now the 50th anniversary ACS 64 will spawn in as well. So both Boston ACS 64 and they'll all mix on both thingies. Now they got rid of old. I'm not sure if the new one is out or it was a prototype. I've seen pics of it. Oh, cool. Right, now we need to swap the locomotives around, cut the second locomotive from the cars and park it in an alley before recoupling to the cars. Oh, awesome. Cut cars. What am I doing? Oh, let's put her in neutral. We're going to do it, we're going to get out. We're going to exercise our virtual body. Now, if I remember, there is that. There you go. Manual switches. You can set the direction of manual switches by either selecting them in the live map or interacting them on foot. Nah, it's too far to walk. Which one is it? It'll be that one. And I think we've got to stop there, haven't we? Oh, hello. Long Island Railroad thing going by. .60 frames a second, and you're going past a full yard. Admittedly, it's not running the full timetable, but I don't know. I think it could have been done, but whether it will be done, it's a shame because it's quite good. Right, brakes off. The Bergen line. Where's the Bergen line? You skip Trenton. Oh, okay. Trenton's. Whoa, blimey. Whoa, steady on, girl, steady on. Come on, slow down a bit. I thought I set the switch. Maybe not. Oh, hold on. I am being dinked. London St Pancakes. There you go. Yes, London St Pancakes. We may later tonight, because I will be finishing about 11 o'clock tonight, because I've got to go out and get the engineering train. We may do a run on thingy. Ah, of course, Norway, Bergen. I was thinking Germany for some strange reason, but yeah. Trenton looks good, and especially if you've got Long Island Railroad, you'll be able to see the Long Island Railroad stuff run. I think they said there is freight as well that show in one of the scenarios. It's not in the first two, which is Sunnyside up and Havoc along the Hudson. I've not seen anything there. But I spadded. It's dynamic brakes going on as well. Take them off. Manual switches. Set the switch. Where are we? So it's going to be that one. And I think that's it. Where the hell are we going with him? Oh, okay. Alright, okay. Turn the Russian guy off. Yeah, Shrove Tuesday. Pancake day today. I was planning on doing it, and then basically, because I... Excuse me, going the wrong way, mate. I didn't go downtown to get the stuff. I didn't go downtown yesterday because... what was I doing yesterday? I was planning to, but I wasn't feeling very well. London St Pancakes, that is so cool. I wonder if they got that in the screens on the Trenton World. As far as I'm aware, we're going the right way. Yeah. Just a little run down to... God blimey, it's a bit of a run. This is why it takes about an hour to do. You can't see it, but there's a wry smile on my face when you're seeing that go by. Yep, we're on the right track, pardon the pun. We're good. Oh, it's an M3, look. M7, M3. So they're using both of them in here. That is so cool. God, that's so close. Almost scraped the paintwork. Oh no, we're fine. More traffic than... Yes, it is a big route. More traffic than Long Island Railroad. Yeah. I mean, but it's like I said to you with the Long Island Railroad, why can't they put like the ACS 64 running on that little bit from Penn Central, or wherever it runs, all the way up to, well, from Penn Central, spawning in at Penn, and then basically run it all the way up to the, where literally... Because this bit here is the Long Island Railroad bit here. So why couldn't they run it all the way up to, like, from Penn, all the way up to there? Because basically, Long Island Railroad finishes at Penn, there. And then it goes off all the way over here somewhere to Roanoke. So I don't understand why they couldn't do the ACS 64 job up that way. On the timetable sort of thing. My PS4 PlayStation TSW3 collection is 165 gig. The PS5 is 95 gig, 65 gig. The Xbox Series X is 128, probably a little bit more now, nearly 140 gig. So we'll drop 665 in the siding. It's knackered. You will spot them. Oh, hello. You will spot them standing around from time to time. So just toot at them. I've got some recording I need to do as well at some point on Train Sim Classics, so there'll be 1 or 2 videos of them going. I've got to get literally my real world train photos and videos all up to date. Cut the rescue locomotive. We aren't going to do this the normal way. We're gonna put her in neutral first. Oh, straight down in a pole. If you were watching the stream last night, there's that guy Cactus Juice Brandon. He seems bloody knowledgeable about everything on the route, which is really, really good. I think you have him to thank for that as well. Little reflective stripes, look. That's a lot of cash. It is. It is an awful lot of cash. So take a nice little leisurely walk. Just keep it. Just use the I think it's the dynamic brake, isn't it? Yeah, it's based on the TGV design because it was done by Bombardier. You do see the TGV to it, yes. It's very TGV, but it's based on the TGV design. Like the ALP. Oh, there's I don't know if that's an M7. It's an M7. There is I don't think we've got a pick over it. Yeah, my favourite. Yay! The ALP 46s are based on the BR101, and I love the BR101. And you can see you can see the familiarity, or the likeness. Sorry. And it's great to have them back as well. The AMfleet cars, which we will be driving. We will be driving from Trenton, I believe. So we're going to be doing them next. Then we're going to do a Acela on Boston Sprinter. No, I just think it was genuinely a design that they. Yeah. I'm going to be doing deliveries. I'll do that in this mornings as well. Because I'll probably use this one, the ALP. I'll probably leave that one till later tonight for the stream. Well, it doesn't matter which. We've got 4 hours. Well, we've got 3 hours now. So I have to finish at 2. So I need lunch. And I also need to download the Gran Turismo update. Oh my god. Not only do we get GT Sophie, which if you don't know, GT Sophie is the ultimate AI for Gran Turismo. It's been developed by in conjunction with Sony AI, by Polyphony and Sony AI, and it is unbelievable. It will literally beat you at the top rank every time. Even the world's top drivers for Gran Turismo, when they do these things, they go up in these competitions against it. The double carts are in the Trenton update. That's a Trenton route. So the ACS, the AMfleet car there, which you can see, which is your yellow and black front. You get the ACS 64. You get the Trenton updated version, and you also get the Hold on. I'm not worried about time on that. So what you get in the Trenton, this is what the route is, Trenton, New York, Penn. You get the ALP 64, which looks like the BR 101. You get the double stack coaches, or 2-tier coaches, plus the driving car, and you also get the AMfleet Cab car. That is basically what you get with the Trenton, New York, Penn. So you get the ACS 64, this rake of coaches, the AMfleet thingy, the New Jersey Transit, sorry, cab car, double deck coaches, and the ALP 46. The Acela is completely separate. No. I wish this was Boston. I'd love to take this down Boston. Give it a run. So, yeah, this looks fantastic. I'm sorry, but this just looks fucking awesome. This is on the PS4. No, it's not. It's on the Xbox. It's not the PS4. It's not the PS4. It's the Xbox. The Series X, sorry. Oh, my God. Right, guys, I'm just going to stop there for a second because I need a PZB. PMB, even. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be back. Oh my God, it's not going well, is it? Super duper USA DLC Mega. Oh, and while I'm talking about Gran Turismo as well, they did the big massive VR PSR PlayStation VR release, which I'm not even going to bother with because that just makes me ill. But that's also been updated for Gran Turismo as well. Also, one of the best tracks ever to grace Gran Turismo. If you're not a Gran Turismo fan, you wouldn't care. But for me, yeah, the Acela is on the Boston route. For me, the best track is Grand Valley Speedway. That's also been released, but they've called it a different name. It's Grand Valley Highway 1 or something like that. And it's a bit of a coastal route. So I have to download that on the PlayStation at some point this afternoon and have a look at that. And I'll let you know what I think of it. Hi, Justin Trains. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Right. So, what we do now, we're reversing, aren't we? Well, we've got to set the switch. I'm not walking all the way down there. Where are we? It's that one. There we go. And I'm not going to go hell for leather down there. Back. Oh, there it is. It's got 300 yards. So, yeah, this is the Super Duper USA DLC Mega Bundle stream. So basically, we are aiming to do which we've done this one, which is the ACS 64. We've shown off some of the Long Island Railroad stock, the M3 and the M7 that's going by. Nice flange. We have the ACS 64 here, the AMfleet Cab car there, which is that one there. There is an Acela around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. There's the Acela. And then we've got the ALP 46 with the double-deck coaches with the double-deck cab car at the back. So we're all going to be on them. The only thing that's missing is we don't have any Union Pacific locos passing by. Hold my beer. But we will get to see the liveries as well before I finish the stream today. Well, that went well. I suddenly had envisages that I'd never get this scenario done because I'd actually run into it. Ah, there we go. The train is now ready for service. Bring the train into the New York Penn station to start passenger boarding. Then that should be the end of the scenario. Right. I'm moving, aren't I? Put the brakes on. There we go. Take brakes off. We got a red. What's that red? Oh. Oh, we're fine. But yeah, we're definitely going to be doing the Acela on Boston because I quite like that. Acela looks great now. This route has got a very large number of different trains, which is really awesome. Yeah, but yeah, it is really good. Only problem is that you don't have the Long Island Railroad stuff. You'll only see them from Penn Station going. You only see them as they are at the moment. This is a scenario. So where are we? Where's Penn? There we go. So you'll only see them from here. This is where they're parked here. Or here, and then basically they disappear off there. So you'll only see them at Penn Station and or if you're going into Sunnyside Yard at any time. Or going to or from. It's a bit of a shame really, because it does make the game. It makes the route, to be honest, and I quite like that. And it uses the M3 and the M7 if you have them. But yeah, I was driving it yesterday. What one was it? I think I was doing the signalling tutorial, and I was just driving it over a bridge, over a stretch of water, and it's just like there's those big three radio masts. I think they're radio masts in the middle of the lake, and I reckon, you know, it brings back to the route from Train Sim World 2020. And I really, really think, and I hope that they decide to actually say, let's do the full route, let's do the route. Okay, we'll extend it. I don't think they will, but it'd be nice if they extended it to Rochelle or probably a little bit further, like they've done with. Like they did with Southeastern Highspeed. And I don't think they will, but never say never. And then basically, instead of it stopping at New Rochelle, it will stop at a station further on down the line. So extend it for another 35, 40 odd minutes run, sort of thing. But yeah, that'd be such a great run. But we're going to do the Acela on the on Boston. I'll probably do the Acela on here tonight as well. But the next run we're going to do is the AMfleet cab car. I think we're going to run from Trenton to New York Penn. Let's whack her up a bit. I'm not worried so much about the score at the moment. In the end, he remains a script designer. I like to place the Acela on the Peninsula Corridor, which is very interesting to try. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what it's like on the Penn corridor. I mean, you can do that with off the rails mode anyway. I'm going to be doing a series in a few weeks' time, hopefully, and it's going to be using every single loco, train, multiple unit, diesel unit in the game, and any further. Here we go. Baby God, it has. Bradley's loving the Acela, which is good. The Acela is lovely, isn't it? Whack up the amps. That needs to be sorted as well. I think that's been noted as well. That was definitely a neutral section. I was kind of hoping it'd be sparking, but she's not. This is the bit where I can never ever get right, where you slow down enough just to hit the 15-mile-an-hour limit. I can never ever get it right. Oh, Grogu's turned up. Hello, Grogu. He's just had one-eyed pizza on toast. One-eyed pizza. One-eyed frog, sorry, on toast. Disgusting. Beans on toast, egg on toast, but not one-eyed frogs. Very chatty this morning, aren't you? So if I had the ATC on, we'd be going 20 miles an hour. Well, we are now, but yeah. There's another Acela. I think they did slot this down for about 55 minutes or an hour, but it's roughly taken me just over an hour, I think it is. It depends how you are, you know, you quickly at shunting and cutting things out and everything, but yeah, we're alright. Don't forget that the red lights are quite close to your stopping points as well. One thing I took me ages to get used to. See how we did. Hour and 7, so yeah. Oh, blimey. We got a gold anyway, 5,033. It should have been more, but we were speeding a bit. That's cool. So that was Sunnyside up. Winter in the city. I'm not going to do those. I'll let that. Well, these will be part of the scenario Saturday routine or service journey mode and that what we'll be doing over the next few weeks. So yeah, if you I will actually show you that. So basically when you boot in all your training stuff, if you go to your loco, so it will be the ACS, that's all your bits there. For the... I've only just got the M3 and the M4. Oh, excuse me, the M7. Yeah. So yeah, you know, you got all those in there. Same with the Acela. That's where you'll find it in there. It's quite... I don't know if you've tried the Acela yet, Bradley, on the training centre. Have you seen it? Not giving a spoiler away. But yeah, you've got the ALP 46, you've got the AMfleet, and you should have... Oh, where is it? There it is. Multi-level commuter cab car. So, yeah. You've even... You have the heritage introduction one, just in case you... So, you've got a training... Yeah, what do you think of it? I thought it was quite cool, actually. You've even got, like, the heritage collection has a thingy. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Right. So now we are going to go on to back to the trains. Choose a route, which is going to be New York Trenton, and we are going to run the AMfleet Cab car, and we are going to do Penn Station to Harrisburg. No, I'll tell you what. We'll do Harrisburg to Penn Station. I think that's what we'll do. Oh, I'll leave it as it is, because if it rains, it rains. You know. You're on it now in Boston. Love the sound of bombing past. Excellent. I've not really been on the Acela. The only time I've done the Acela is in the training. I just did so much yesterday, it's ridiculous, and everything went wrong yesterday during the daytime as well. So, well, starting from sort of early morning yesterday, it went completely tits up. So yeah, but Harrisburg, New York, Penn. Looking at a little window, which is about roughly the same size as the window out of the free, whatever the unit for the Glasgow Scottish route. Right, load passengers. I'm expected to know what I'm doing. Right, brake mode is lead. Oh dear, I had to do that. You understand, don't you? Right, headlights. Oh, we're not having dim, we're having straight on. Strobe lights auto, red, or I'll tell you what, we'll have strobe lights auto. We'll have a look at the strobe lights. We'll set everything up. So this is I think is Trenton. How good is that? Is this Trenton? Yeah, this is Trenton. And we... Oh my god, that horn is so cool. I'm like kind of thinking that water's a bit high in it. I don't know. I've never been to Trenton, so I wouldn't know. So we've got an Amtrak. Now we should have, and we don't, which I am going to go and do. We got time. My god, look at this. No, you don't go out that way. Do you go out that way? No, donut. No one's in the train, so we're fine. Toilets don't work. Oh, while I'm here, I did see one. Sorry. Pick all your recycling bits up. Excuse me, coming through. They didn't mention that, did they? Look, escalators, and they work. So cool. Get out of it. I don't care we're leaving a bit late. I really don't care. I don't care about monkeys. We got to go in this one. Hello, let me in. Oh. And we go to the marker light, which is that one there. Switch her on. And there you go. You got your marker lights on. Oh, another collectible. I don't think there's escalators. No, elevators. I don't think they work. Oh, do they? No, maybe not. Ooh. Apparently the escalators do. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Seems like a bloody hell. Blind me. Here we go. Not quite there yet, but they're there. Right, anyway. Oh, hello. No, go away. Oh, excuse me. We're only 4 coaches. I love that horn. That horn is so cool. Right, so I've got to remember what we're doing here. Lock the doors. Strobe lights, cab heater. Not worried about that. What's that? I think. Oh, we got a key in, haven't we? Oh, yeah. There it is. There, look. That's your reverser. Forward. Oh, let's get all this done. Wipers done. Please stop. Please stop. Why is that not stopping? Where's my wipers? The hell are my wipers? Really? That's got to be them there. Oh, crap. There we go. Right, put her in forward, take the brakes off. And let's go. Where are we stopping at? 47-mile run to Newark Penn. Let's go. Oh, that sounds awesome. Right, turbo boost away. 45-mile-an-hour limit. No, we're at 75. Oh man, that horn was awesome. What have we got coming in? Oh, it's the one of them. And yeah, the pantographs are down on the AI ones. Don't know why. It's a bug, so they're looking into that. Bradley, I beg your pardon. What the hell was that? Whack her up a bit. You really wish they would turn off those pop-up notifications. Oh, I don't mind. I do them so I just get them out of the way. Do them straight off. want to give it a good two-tone burst. Oh yeah. You can't knock this. Yeah, you can turn them off, yeah, by the way, yeah. You're having so much fun. Oh, this just brings back memories of this, the old... What do you call it? Really at our limit. I want to go faster! Oh, Biggie! Hogwarts train. No, it's slightly different than the Hogwarts train. Oh, that is awesome. And look at it, 60 frames a second, sometimes 61. Even 62. Oh my god, that is so cool. How you doing? What's that flashing? Oh, I don't remember. Right, let's whack her up a little bit more. 41 miles to go to Penn Central, Newark, Penn. So this is basically in-cab signalling, but because there's no signals on it. I think it was Rule 562 that Brandon was referring to. I mean, the thing is, though, the pop-ups only happen, though, when you first use it, sort of thing. So it's... So literally, Oh, hold on. This is where we try and catch up. I'm at full speed here on the... Trying to get out of the way of everything. Oh, can I get the station? So we can duck down in here pretty quick. That'll do me. Come on. Oh, crikey. Yeah, I can't do it. mean, that's 112. We're now going to whack it up to 125. She's limited to 125 miles an hour. How's Acela? We've already done 10 miles. There's no high or low horn. Not on this one. If we get another Acela behind her, coming down towards us, I'll go outside for 8. Hiccups. Clear 150. So we got a green. Maximum authorised speed is 125. Acela, 150. So this is where you should really be keeping an eye out on your speed. Probably end up putting a high 395 HST TGV ICE 1, 3 and 4 along here. So overall, I think this is a pretty decent pack. There'll be a lot of people that'll be moaning about they're not happy with. I've not really been so much on Boston at the moment because I've concentrated on doing all the training missions and that. I think there's seven training missions in total. Not including the heritage liveries. I mean, heritage liveries you don't really need a training mission. You know how to drive an ST70. Oh, do you? So you've got a speed restriction, speed reduction, which is 130 coming up. We don't need to do that. Oh, jeez, that is so fast. There is a patch coming out, obviously, probably be the end of this week or next week, for anything that is found. Hi Blitz, is the route, welcome to the stream, is the route as bad as some on the forum are making out? No. I don't know what their complaints are. There is some missing cantinery, or catenary. I always call it cantinery for some strange reason. It's catenary. No, the forum likes to over-exaggerate stuff because it's not what they want it to be. That's the thing. I'm loving it. This is the first time I've actually driven the cab car. There are people that will find fault with everything. I mean, my frame rate, I'm on the Xbox Series X, and my frame rate is 60. It's been literally a solid 60. It will move a bit because I'm outside. Oh, near the loco, that's why. But I don't think it's as bad, you know. The only new bit is we've got here from Trenton to Newark. All the rest is really? I've not really. Oh, hello. I've not driven the Acela. I've only driven the Acela on the training missions, so that's why. After I've done this, we're going to go over to Boston. And I'm going to do an Acela run. I mean, we're doing what, ton 25 at the moment, and we're 26 kilometres from you at Penn. So this is where we get nice and this is ideal for the Acela, and we're getting a bit foggy. No, I think a lot of it is just the forum. Dovetail will put up pictures, some pics of everything, and these would have been taken probably probably 4 or 5 builds before what they're working on now, so to speak. And they can have builds, they can have 2 or 3 builds in a day. And to be honest, I think that the forum nitpick. They just nitpick on stuff what they don't think is right. And some of it is probably correct, but there's other bits where they just go on about stuff, and I'm like, it's stuff what they want to see in it. You see? Oh, we've got rain. We need those wipers after all then. Those black little boxes were defect detectors apparently. Because I'm always asking on Boston what the little black box those black box things in the middle of the road, the forefoot, and they're thingy detectors. So yeah, it's really weird. Signal aspect is clear. It's 125 miles an hour still. But yeah, this is the problem with the forum, is that they just, if it's not what they want and it's not being done how they want it to be done, then they'll find a problem to moan. If they've been done by Rivet, anything done by Rivet or Skyhook, don't do it. Don't use it. It's rubbish. Bradley's at 150. I'm doing 114 in a cab car. 22 miles. You see the lights flashing as well in the front. So yeah, the route there is some missing OHLE, which they do know about. I think they're a bit pissed because of the timetable, so they don't like it. So they'll instantly say, this is going to be bad, this is going to be bad. And half the time, they're wrong. 95% of the time. Here we go, defect detectors there. Oh, hello. So that's the longer ones. Yeah, that was not a very good flyby. Oh, got to slow down to 110 in 1 mile. So, yeah, the forum are very over-exaggerated. Because there are some respect where they do, you know, if they're not happy about something, they will make a point. But a lot of them, they just moan about, you know, they've not seen half the route, and they say it's rubbish. Anything that Rivet does, it's rubbish. Well, you know, the Isle of Wight 2022 and the Glasgow route has proved them wrong. Oh, should be doing 90. Oops, a daisy. So 18 miles out of Newark, Penn. I kind of agree that I'm not sure what the main decision was for not including the Long Island Railroad stuff. It would have been ideal, to be honest. Sort of going for a set of S-curves there. So it shows that I'm not concentrating at all. But I think when they constantly moan about certain things, and they say, oh well, it didn't look like this on my PC in this version or that version or whatever, but you know, it just oh. I just might as well stick it at 90 actually. So going through a range of curves now. Where are we? Oh, that's where we are. Look, that's why. Look. So not far off, about halfway there. Look, less than that now. I mean, the other thing was as well, what they're going on about is the Heritage Livery Pack, saying, oh well, you know, you can get it off of the Creators Club. Yes, you can. You cannot create the scenarios though. So you see there that I've not activated ACC, it's not cutting. We wish they add the long distance Amtrak trains, that'd be awesome. There are 6 scenarios for it, yes. 1 for each loco. I think there's one where they have 6 locos in it. All at once. We'll have a look at it this afternoon anyway. Or, well, I'll have a look at it. We've got about 2 hours, so I can do a run with the Acela on Boston, and then we'll have a quick look at the Heritage Pack, and then this evening, or if we get time, we'll have a quick look at the ALP 46. Then this evening I'll do an ALP 46 run. I will do a that's it. Ooh, ALP BR101 with American coaches. Actually, I'd love to do a BR101 in the ALP livery. I think actually someone has done that. That'd be awesome. Because I think I downloaded it. God, that is awesome. How they got that hall was so cool. I've been playing with my GoPro again, haven't I? Now, if you've got a flashy nature sort of that you're very, what you call it, about, turn away for 5 seconds. Let's whack her up a bit. Oh, hello, look. Oops. Oh. $11 miles. That's the thing, you see. You can be running in one of those ALP 46 things, and you get this screen past you. Shall we whack her up to 125? Never know, Bradley will come past me going at 150. Going, hello, see ya. I mean, to be honest, I've had this pack a couple of days, obviously for preview and everything, and it's just been awesome. Just even I did a walk in the route along the oh hello 126 along the from Sunnyside Yard down to Penn, and oh yeah. My face is really wet with rain. Oh, fuse panel, don't want to touch that. Pull fuses out, won't be going anywhere. Right, we'll start slowing it down for AC. I mean, I'm a bit premature for that, but I'd rather do it now and then not 2 yards to go. Yeah, I'll be running past one of those slow things at 100, 125, and then Bradley will be going past me going, see ya! There we go. See ya! Oh, that'd be so cool. So I will be live again tonight at 19:30, and it will be on Twitch, because I can't go on YouTube with Twitch with the Xbox. I'm streaming directly from the Xbox, not via a PC and Streamlabs. Oh hello! I did it. I didn't even bother reading it, did I? Oh god. Just wait till you drive the ALP. Oh, for God's sake, really? Wait till you drive the ALP 46, because the braking on that is so different. Oh, turn the Russian guy off. So I have to download the GT7 update, which is the PlayStation Virtual Reality 4 or 5 cars, new cars. Come on, speed up a bit. Grand Valley and Gran Turismo Sophie. I may even do a stream on that later. Not today. I might do something Wednesday afternoon, but we will be streaming on Wednesday night, which I think should be Mafia Trilogy, which it is. That'll be the only stream I'm doing Wednesday. And then Thursday night we'll be finishing about I think about 11 again. We'll be finishing 11 o'clock tonight as well. 11 o'clock tomorrow night. I think Thursday, no, I think we're going till late actually. But Thursday will be on the PS5 in the evening and not the Xbox. So I won't have this, it will be just the normal routes on the PS5. So some of you will start to remember this now. We don't even stop at Newark Airport either. Well, that's a bit weird. So this is where the NEC New Jersey route would kick in. Yeah, there'll be a guy walking on the route around here somewhere. A young guy called Hentis. I really need to get that series sorted out, but it takes too long to do. So we're coming up through Newark Station. Newark International Airport, given its right name. I'm actually going to do a speed change where I'm actually at the right speed, which is pretty cool. So all this bit now, which we're on, is the part of the old original Train Sim World 20... Train Sim World 2018 NEC route. Got 35-mile-an-hour slowdown. 1.5 miles. Actually, pop outside. I think the thing that gets me as well is that this is 30. This is when I played it last. It was at 30 frames a second, and it didn't seem as smooth. But 60 frames now, 62 frames a second, it's smooth and it's really, really good. This is, like I said, this is a Series X. I'd love to see what it's like running on the PlayStation 5, because, and although I'm a PlayStation guy, trust me, I'm a very big PlayStation guy. I think in some respects some of the routes are a lot better on the Xbox than what they are on the PlayStation. One of them would be Spirit of Steam as well. The Xbox just handles the route a lot better, to be honest. I mean, you know, you don't have to believe me. I mean, I've got both. Hey, Craigie, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, mate. Oh, we're stopping there, aren't we? Oh my god, I'm so busy blasting the horn and sitting on top of the roof. I'm not even watching where I'm supposed to be stopping. I've got to do it, you know. There'll be people saying, you should be doing the bell. Our first scheduled stop, and we're about roughly on time. Yeah. Okay, that's enough of the bell. How's that? 500? That coach looks a bit wet. Mind your step. This is the 906 to New York. Stopping at New York. Formed of 5 coaches. 5 cars even. This service is operated by Hentis Rail. Oh no, Amtrak, sorry. I've got to do this, haven't I? Ooh. Take brakes off. And in a minute, if you oh, look at that, that's fantastic. If you know. Let's turn. Ooh. If you know, if you travelled along and walked along and played Long Island, not Long Island Railroad, the original New York Penn route, then all this here, you'll recognise it. You'll definitely recognise it. Harrison. The yard over here, that there's hardly anything in there. The original NEC was awesome, yeah. Only thing was wrong with it was not getting the ACS 64 up speed, yeah. Because literally from that point where we are up to Newark, you really couldn't get it up to speed. Oh, hello. And then as we go up here, there's I think it's this one. Look at that yard. Look at that yard. So we've got another train on the way down. It's an Acela. Doors open. Why are the doors open? Well, that's interesting. No, Georgia, you can wait, my dear. Great, Hentis box. I'll log that. That's that yard I was telling you about. Huge big yard. And somewhere over here, there we go. There's all these like radio towers or TV towers. Like, whack the speed up a bit. And there's somewhere around here, there's 3 big ones that you'll be able to see. There we go. So it's all this that you kind of remember. And I think Matt said yesterday in the stream about just over this area. I mean, people will complain about that pop-up. Doesn't matter to me one bit. This area here, the marshes. He said if you know, you know. And I was like, but what about? So that's the thing. New York Penn Track 5 is next. So there's the 3 masts. Intro the Sopranos. Yeah, he says to me, if you know, you know about the thing. And I'm like, nope, I don't know. So I'll have to speak to him about that. Right, we'll whack it up with 75. There's New Jersey. So yeah, it's kind of weird seeing that the Acela had its doors open. I've not noticed that before. I know they are marshes. That's it. That's all I know. Oh, Secaucus Junction. So give them a toot when we go through. I wasn't supposed to do that, but yeah. Right, that off. So this is the intermodal yard, which is empty. It's a shame. It'd be nice to see some double stack trains in there. I think it would be CSX, I think, with that one. I'm not sure. What I will do at some point... Oh, there's another look over there. Another free radio mast. I'm pointing at this on the screen. Those ones there. 75. Hope you don't mind sitting on the roof, getting a bit wet. Oh, that's a different set. Because the other set I know were back there and they were in the water. And it's all those sort of things. Brick City. Ah, right. So this kind of has a little bit of significance for me because I can always remember this bit when I was doing my... I videoed the walk in the route on the PlayStation. And when I got round to this point here... I'd be walking into the thing. I get to about this point in, and I fell through the map. And I just slept there. I just totally ruined my recording. And yeah, I fell through the map. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, for God's sake. And that was so annoying. Right, we can turn that off. So I had to make the decision that I could not work. So the walk in the route is still there on YouTube. But I think I left it in. I might have left it in, or might have added it at the end for not an offcut, but like a gag reel sort of thing. And I had to figure out how am I going to walk through the tunnels, because if you don't walk through the tunnels, you're not walking the route. And at the end, I decided that I had to literally start. I had to spawn at roughly how long it would have taken me to walk through the tunnels, which I don't know was about 10-15 minutes, I think. And I think I spawned at the tunnel entrance as we left the tunnel to get into Penn Central. Then I did my little soiree around Penn. And then, which I think was about 30 odd minutes. And then I did the... I like that little bit of red that's showing up. Where's that from there? Right, open the door. And then I think I did the same with the other one, the other tunnel on the exit. But I had a quick look around the yard at the back. This yard. I had a look around this yard because this yard is overground. This is underground. So all this lines here, this is all overground yards. Because it's what the Long Island Railway use. Yeah, the tunnels are a lot more better now, but yeah. So you've got a 15-mile-an-hour limit coming up, which is pretty fast actually. So I better slam the anchors on. So my driving is not up to standard. Never is, never will be. Never has been. Just got to keep an eye on the signals now. Oh. I know there were some people saying, is it a steel bell that's being used, or is it a... Is it a e-bell? Like, does it matter? Bradley's not a fan of the tutorials. Why is that then, Bradley? Right, that's enough of that bell. I have to say I did like the tutorial for the Acela, which we are driving next. Control C, Control V. I don't know. I'm not sure what that one is. Oh, cut and paste. Ah, right, yeah. Yeah. I think the only one that was different was the Acela. For me, because it slightly had the other bits in it as well, which I thought was cool. I can understand to a point where they have to do a basic tutorial where there's no stuff that's involved, if you know what I mean. So, although they may have everything, they don't know that. So they have to produce it so there's nothing on there. It's just bare bones. I believe it was here. Well, I wiped out Penn Station yesterday afternoon. Was it here? Yeah, it was. I just like the flashy lights. So there's the red light there, and we're going to stop here. What? I was 2 yards off it. I was 2 yards off it. How can it tell me that I was... No way. Just finished first run in the Acela. Nice train, easy to drive. Excellent. I was 2 yards off the red light. Nah, it's just wrong. I'll have to have a look at that. Oh, man. I was 2 yards off that red light. It said 2 yards. Right, not happy about that. I'll have to have a look at that. That is not on. Right, okay, so we're going to do Boston Sprinter. Are we going to go... I think we're going to leave Boston on this. And we're going to use the Amtrak Acela. I spawned into this yesterday to have a quick look at it. No, I didn't. I spawned into the ALP 46 at Trenton to have a look at that, to do a service. And then all of a sudden, I was in the platform at Trenton, and then there was a albino white Amtrak Acela in front of me in the platform, sat in the platform. I was right behind it, and I was like, what's happened there? I was like, no, that's wrong. Why is it all white? And I didn't realise at the time, but I had been messing around with livery creator, and of course, if you just do, I just did like test sort of thing, as a name, and just to see what it was like in the scenario creator sort of thing. And of course, you save it as it is as a white livery, so it counts it in as a thingy. And yeah, it was a little bit of an eye opener, that. And I was like, why is there a white Acela there? I said, oh, that's a bug. But no, it's not. It was my fault. Ah, dear. Right, okay. So we're going to do the 8:57 Boston to Providence. You can't move in the ALP training. Make sure make sure the brakes are fully off. I think I had a problem with that yesterday. It's just that I didn't have the brakes all set off. Be with you in 2 minutes. 2 seconds. Oh, blimey. Just going to make sure she's all right. Right, I'm back. She's all right. She's sleepy, but yeah. Oh yeah. You have to. That's it. You have to put it into emergency, and then that resets the brakes, and then you put it back into normal mode. Yeah, that's how I did it yesterday. Right. So, I'm just gonna text someone. Someone's just phoned me. What's going on here? Excuse me. What's this? Oh my god, really? That's that today? Okay, I'll be down there. Oh, I can't do that. It might actually be an early finish tonight. Oh, it's a bugger. It's what happens in certain things. Where did I see that come in? Oh, sorry guys, just certain things going on, and this is the thing. It's just like, oh, there it is. What time is it back? Oh, God. No, That's going to be an early one. Right, okay. So the stream will finish about 10:30 or 10:15 tonight. So there's something else that's popping downtown that's coming through today. So yeah, we're going to do the Acela Express number 2159, Boston to Providence, 8:57 off of Boston. So yeah, we get that stupid bit as you come out of Boston and turn right. We get that out of the way. Right. So how are you guys enjoying it so far? If you are enjoying it on YouTube, hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel, thank you very much for coming in to see me. Hit the sub button and hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when I go live. A shadow racket intent and use the cruise control does everything for you. Awesome. Right. They could have cleaned the cab a bit. It looks a bit well used, doesn't it? Right, headlights on. There we go. Give it that as well. Give it a bit of that. Open the doors. Tell the Russian guy to go away. Right, what have we got here? We have cab heater. Don't want. Wiper push to wash. No. Nothing there. What have we got there? Cab ceiling. Timetable. What's that? Oh, that's got to be timetable. Like console dimmer even. Oh, tilting. No. Reset. No. Not worried about that. Good lord. So we'll have her sat here. And we will have this at the end. Oh. Well, seeing as we're going to wait till 8:59, let's, where the hell? I'm getting out on this side, aren't I? Obviously, you can't go any further down. That's it. But it's a shame because that's all it is. Is that it's basically based on the TGV. So we do have people sat, which is pretty cool. Where's the buffet? You said so, you saw some people hanging around. They're just not quite there, are they? Yo, dude, you really need to be sat down a little bit more. And that blue hat, mate, that just does not suit you at all. You look like an idiot. There was something else I wanted to see. Oh yeah, where is it? It's these. No, it's not those. They don't have them. Okay, that's a bit of a shame. God, Providence. What's that going on there? Who's? Ah, this is Bradley's video. Oh, well done, Bradley. I think this has been kind of successful, I think, for DTG. Oh, wow, look, I didn't notice this. They're going the wrong way. Right. Oh, look at that. Can you smell that diesel? Oh, the running sounds on the LP are lovely. What is he waiting up there? Is he waiting for us? That's the old blower. Ooh. That's what some people call their missus, but, you know, I have no idea. Right. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. We'll shut the doors. This is the old acknowledger. We will take her out of thingy. I've got to put her in forward first. There we go. Use the reverser. There we go. So that's the high horn, and there should be a low horn here somewhere, isn't there? Front headlight full. Ditch lights. I thought there was... Where's the horn? It's cruising, so I'll leave that for the time being. Where's the bloody... Ah, is that the horn? High horn. Low horn. Right, let's go. Turn the Russian guy off. That should be it for notifications. He got stuck in the roof. Now, there was a double-headed ACS 64 that left here for Chicago around midday. I'm not sure about the horn sound. The bell's annoying. Make sure my doors are shut. That is quite nice, Bradley. That cab car is really nice. Right, I believe we may well have a red after this. Oh my god! Really? That's probably me because I'm really should be. There's something wrong there. Oh no, because probably he's got, they're waiting for him to come out as well. There's two trains waiting to come out. That's why. They're waiting for me. Yeah. Oh dear. Look at the frame rate. We're down to 50 or... Yeah, there's change rate doing it, rails. Mind you though, these Amtrak sounds are a few years old. Just come into a slow stop. No, I think that horn doesn't sound too good. I don't like that horn, the sound of that horn. Obviously, it's not. You know, some people say, "Oh yeah, it's cool," but nah, to me, I don't like it. That's just my personal opinion. Right, so this is where everyone's now bombarded. Oh, God, there's a guy with another one of those. Is it all the fashion in New Boston? Stupid hat wearing people. The screens are glitchy on the Xbox. I have noticed that. But then again, it's just not these screens. It's screens on the some of the other routes. This is the only problem I hate about Boston when you're underneath. What I am here. Oh, there's a door there. Well, yeah, I've got people getting on anyway, so that's cool. I'll keep my glasses on. Route 128 in Providence formed of 6 cars. Nice. So these are showing their age a bit now. Just seen your twin brother, mate. Bottleneck. Always someone there causing a bloody bottleneck, isn't there? Where's the door? Oh, there it is. Yeah, this is a little bit... Oh, good lord. It's a little bit cramped in here, isn't it? Oh, even there's a cab there. What's this here? Oh, okay. Right. Oh. I think there's some. Oh, I think the postman just turned up. I am expecting something in the post. Sorry, guys.
Mind the gap.
That's fine. Gets Mary. Right. So, what I noticed about being unemployed, I get loads and loads of letters of junk. Right. Sorry. Let's go. Take brakes off. Please don't do. Right. Anyone got a torch? Because I can't see where the hell I'm going. If I keep going towards the light, I'm a little bit like a moth at the moment. I knew that would happen. We'll do it this way then. Oh, it's raining. Really? Boring. Yeah, I know you can do that. I'm kind of hoping they can do the APT for Train Sim World as well, but I can't really see that happening. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Bit of wheel slip. It's quite nice. Yeah, if you can. Speed at the motor's 120. So if we set that off. So it's just a bit like the AFB, isn't it? So that's the cruise control. That's the thingy. So all I need to do is bring the cruise control down at certain points. Okay. Oh, well, I better bring it down a bit because we are supposed to be stopping at some point. Route 128. So obviously there should be freight on here, but I don't have Sandpatch installed. It's another route that I need to get at some point, and yeah. So that's why you won't see anything up here. We'll do an Amtrak service on thingy as well. We'll see what I'll do if I can get an Amtrak run out of Sunnyside. We'll do to Trenton on it. Then we'll do a cab car back from Trenton to thingy. Oh no, but that'll be after. That'll be this evening. We'll be having a look at the livery because I know Bradley wants to have a look at that. No, they don't spawn in on Long Island. Long Island didn't get an update. I know there'll be. Why is it continually? I know there'll be people saying, "Well, why not? Why aren't they on there?" and that. But you know, it's just like, yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda, didn't. So we're going to be leaving on Notch 10. I don't think we can because of the rain. Bit noisy that. Send out. What have you done? Have you nerfed it, Bradley? You're losing brain cells. Yeah, it is a little bit, but it's, you know, it's. I can understand why they've done it because literally it's just using this, you know. Route planner it is. Yeah, you could get away with it on route planner. Well, I don't know. You might not be able to because you'll only be able to use the Long Island Railroad sort of thingies, pathways. Just gone past somewhere an umbrella. You can hear the rain on it. It looks nice, but I'm a little bit disappointed with the sounds. Yay! Right, okay, we've got a couple of floaters. I'll log that. Floaters in the buffet car. Blech. LIR, Long Island Railroad. So you'll see there's a lot of collectibles that I don't have. It's just the fact that basically I've only had the routes, so I've not really got them. I'm not going anywhere, I've got brakes on. I'm not sure, we'll find out in a minute. There we go. Can't do notch 10 straight off. Slips. ...2003. She is slipping. Well, it's raining anyway, what do you expect? Oh, hello. Next stage of rain has arrived. Right, let's whack that up to 130, is it? That'll do, mate. Oh, yeah. Turn the Russian guy off. I might as well just chuck it down 125, to be honest. We got lightning and a crack of thunder. So we should stop at 125. Nice. So they've obviously done they've redone the lighting text, the lighting for Boston and Sherman Hill, and it's Boston and Sherman Hill both at Todd 4. I understand that, Bradley, I do, because they're not, you know, they are basic, but they're not very, you know what I mean, they're not very, Ooh, I don't know. Where are we? Let's... I mean, the thing that did it for me was the 66 tutorials with the railhead treatment train, and it's just like, really? You know, if you can, the thing is, highlight some of the decent ones, like with some of the German stuff. The stuff is decorated with stuff what you have, which I think is quite good how they've done it. But how they've like done the UK ones, just slap that there and that's it, you know. And the other thing is as well, I can understand that putting something like that together, it isn't done easy. It's not an easy thing to do because you have to do with the tutorials. You have to do the VO, but I think there should be a little bit more decorated stuff around it because it just looks like training center. Bang, there it is. So, yeah, I can understand that, and I think that where there are some where with the 66 it was absolutely boring because it was complete. We'll take these railhead treatment trains, blumps. And instead of showing you how to use the railhead treatment train, will show you how to couple up, run round, and pull off in the 66. You don't need to do that. You know how to drive that. You don't know how to do the railhead treatment train. And I think personally it completely missed the spot. With like the Dispolok, you had stuff moving up and down, and you had you had stuff moving around, and that's what I like to see. But you know, with the it is a little bit disappointing. The Acela one, I quite like the Acela one because you could actually see what you could actually see it in the training areas and sidings. So yeah, I quite like that. Providence track 1 in 20 miles. Are we going to hit 150? Yes, we are. So we'll whack her up to 150 in a bit. Can't stay long. Hi David, since you've got to get ready for school but wanted to say hi. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. I'm in the All-American one. I hope you like the stream title as well. The Super Duper USA DLC Mega Bundle stream. We'll have a quick look at the ALP as well, because basically that is... Then I've looked at everything in the stream. Are we doing 150 yet? Oh, hell yeah! Right, let's beam her up. She's all yours. I had to do it. I just had to do the title. What are we beeping for?
Mind the gap.
What? Is the bell? You just got out of bed. Really? 1 o'clock in the afternoon here, and you just got out of bed. Doing a ton 50. What's that like when we're sat on top of the car? Cab? Stick the GoPro there. Or you can cam. You'll be able to ride on the Northwest Corridor next month. Oh, cool. Can we put the... There we go. Make the wipers do a bit of work for once. So still at 150 permitted speed. I don't think that was my signal. You are a fan of the signalling tutorials. Yeah, the signalling tutorials were pretty cool. That's something I really strongly suggest that people do use. Also, the other thing I would suggest as well is, if I can find it, is have a read of these. And I'll put these in the description on when I do the YouTube page as well, when I put this up on YouTube. I think, oh crap, we got to slow down, slow down. We're not going. Oh, this is going to tilt. Yeah. Right, hold on. Let me just put these guides in a second. I'm loving it. I am absolutely loving the DLC. I've had a few things where I've spadded for some strange reason, don't know why, but I'll have to have a look at that later. We're at 107 anyway, so we're below. Oh no, we've got to do 60. Slam those brakes on, man. And this is the last one. These are little guides and they will help you. So stick that one in. And no one likes a lot of reading and everything, but yeah. There we go. So I'm going to lop that off. No, throttles off, turn that off. Speed is 80, so yeah, we're at 60. Yeah, we're okay with suppression and everything, mate. Right, so yeah, have a read of those guides, and if you get stuck, your train is filthy. I wish when you clean it, it's clean and gets dirty on journeys. Yeah, but again, hi Johan, mate, how you doing? It can add to problems with frame rate and everything. So yeah, but you know. They might do it at some point. Is it me or is it brightening up? Hopefully we'll be able to stop at Providence and not spad like we did at New York Penn. I always seem to be spadding at New York Penn. I don't know why. Perhaps I don't like New York Penn. So we're just over 4.5 miles outside. Oh, hello. Oh, I didn't realise it had 2 pattern graphs. Pickups. Yeah, we've got the Acela. I wish it was a bit more brighter, a better day, but you know. which is for horses. I'd have a stable. Okay, David, yes, I'll speak to you later. I might see you tonight if you're in. Have a good day at school. I might as well say it's 60, really, to be honest. .3 miles to Boston. Is this, if I remember rightly, is there a yard here somewhere? There is, yeah. Usually there's a lot of stuff in there, but obviously because I don't have Sand Patch on the Xbox yet. Started school. Just notice when you open doors, your little cupboard door opens up too. Must be the door controls. Oh, cool. Just started school again yesterday after a little holiday break. Half term, we had that over here. Well, I didn't. I don't get a holiday. Don't mention holidays to me, so I get really upset. I go to sleep crying at night because I don't get a holiday. It's not fair. Oh, the humanity. Right, slow it down a bit. Right, let's see if I can do this. This is where usually the CSX locos are. I think we shall just pop over here. Well, that was crap. See, in some respect, the horn does sound good, but in other aspects of the route, it sounds rubbish. We have a Christmas break, winter break in February, and summer break. Excellent. Right, turn you off. Turn the Russian guy off. So next up, we're going to do have a look at the heritage set. I haven't done the ALP64. If we get time, I'll quickly look at the ALP64. The NEC route is nice. Trenton is nice. I've seen a couple of things that I need to make a note about to someone. Ooh, weather's set in again. Bad. But yeah, it is really, really nice. I'm not bothered what the forum says about it, because basically, to be honest, at the end of the day, there's things I know and that they don't, and some of the stuff that they are saying is just pure ridiculous. I just love it. I just laugh at some of it, to be honest. I'm thinking, really? Okay. So, yeah. Right, so under yellow, we've got a 30-mile-an-hour restriction coming up. And actually see who's going into Providence, which is just up around there somewhere. Whack the old brakes on for a bit more breakage. Really whack the brakes on. Come on. Oh dear. There we go. Pull them off. But yeah, I'm really, really enjoying this DLC. Currently feeding nostalgia. Bradley's are going along the Northeast Corridor route between Newark and Penn. See, from inside, it sounds absolutely horrible, that horn. Yeah? That sounds better. Sounds a lot better outside. Inside it sounds awful. Right. Restricted, so we've got a red coming up. Signed determined, not spawn. Spawn. So it's no, we got ages, to be honest. That sounds awful. Terminate's here, look at that. Didn't know the Acela terminated there, did it? Turn the Russian guy off. Brightline, yeah, because the thing is, they can actually lead the cars going across the level crossings. It's dodge the cars. It's brilliant, that. Brightline is quite nice because it goes. There's a nice part of a recent part what they added an extra line or 2 lines to it, and you could actually. I was watching them building it over a few months, and yeah, it's quite good. It's how you see them how they build it and everything, and it's quite it's really nice. If you don't already know, watch Virtual Railfan because they have so many different cameras, plus also their grab bag. They have a fantastic every 2 days, 1 or 2 days. They have a literally brilliant thing called a grab bag, which they put on usually for about 30 minutes, and it just shows you like celebrity stuff. So this is why sometimes these we got gold. Oh my god, really? Bradley, gold. So with the grab bag, it's just like, you know, although there's cameras that you can't see on YouTube because they're behind like a paywall subscription sort of thing, which is fair enough. Disney World from Tampa, they'll probably get a lot more profit from that. Yes, definitely. But yeah, you can watch all that, and the grab bag is free. It's just a collection of everything. So if you go to... Okay, we're going to do Sherman. Hey, Sherman. Where are you, Sherman? So this is the current routes that I have at the moment. We have Boston Sprinter, well, Bahnstrecke, Bremen, Oldenburg, Birmingham Cross City, Cathcart Circle, East Coastway, Edinburgh, Glasgow, Isle of Wight, Hamburg, Lübeck. I had to really figure out how to say that. Great Western Express, London Commuter, Long Island Railroad, Main Spessartbahn, Oakville Sub, New York Trenton, Naverka Dresden, Ruhr Signord, Sherman Hill, Thrantoramp, Dresden Chemnitz, West Cornwall Local, Cajon Pass, Schnaffelstrecke, Castle Würzburg, Southeastern Highspeed, Spirit of Steam, and the good old training centre. I haven't seen the stations, Johan, so yeah. But yeah, have a good look at the Virtual Railfan and look at the grab bag. If you like American stuff, because I like just seeing the freight and it's just like crazy. Right, so no, we're not going to jump in there. So SD70, you can get to use what one you want. Look, which is pretty cool. I don't. That one is rubbish. I'm going to remove that. It's absolutely rubbish. Sorry, whoever it was, but I just don't. I really regret downloading it. I'm actually just going. Oh, get off. I'm just going to spawn on foot, and we are going to spawn. Where are we going to spawn? Not Buford. Cheyenne Depot, Cheyenne Yard. Let's go for Cheyenne Depot at 09:35. I'm just going to have a quick look to see what's there. Cash grab. This is Bradley's cash grab, yeah. Cash grab. Where's my drink? It's there. Oh, it's okay. Right, so here's the timetable. Turntable even. So it's been slightly redone. Made to look right with the little grounded coaches, sort of. I don't know what they're using for, stores and everything, but this was done by the Adams team of merry band of designers and everything. What's that there? Is that like a... Oh, it's a... You know what? All the time, I did not realise there's a lake here. Oh, hello. You can go swimming. Oh dear. Okay. Just look away. You'll go out on a limb and say Brightline possibly has some of, if not the world's most beautiful modern stations. No, that's cool. Well, I'm kind of hoping. This is my own little beach here. Ah, crap. And there's no way you can jump, so you can't get out. So, okay. So, Tony, don't go in the water. Hentis is Jesus. Just call me Christ. Brighton? Brightline, which it runs from Florida. Can't remember where. So, yeah, that looks quite cool. So the other thing is as well, these locos can turn up. Very rarely, so they won't turn up all the time. You won't see them, sort of thing. And I do believe we have the large logo 66 from GBRF down here tonight. And that's why I'm going to be finishing the stream at about 10:30. Or before. Maybe 10:30 I think it is. But let's have a quick look. See what we've got flying around the yard. So this has all been done, which it looks a lot better. That's like the museum roundhouse, isn't it? So we'll see some more of this in a bit, because I'm going to do one of the scenarios. So these locos are always there. So we'll probably end up doing a run on this tonight as well. We're going to do an Amtrak Acela run. You can not pass. You can walk up this, if you remember. You can get all the way up to the top here, I think it is. I don't think you can go in there, but you can walk up to here, up on the up to there. You can't go any further, but yeah, you can walk all the way up there, and you can view the trains from there. But there isn't any at the moment, so every now and then you will see sometimes that they have Laramie as Camera of the Month. Richard Branson's American Expedition. So we got no bloody freight in. We got no locos. Well, that's typical. That'd be a nice train to move. A couple of 1,000 ton. What have we got? X marks the spot. So that's the station. Yes, there is a station there. They're on the fueler. What have we got coming in? Anything? Is he coming in or going in? What are you doing? I think he's coming in. Why is he... Oh, dickhead. Should we do that again? I think he is coming in. Yes. So, right. So he is a thingy. So he'll be coming in over there. So this is the yard area. And the station area for Cheyenne is over there. And they do have, I think it is Amtrak. Turn up. It's not modelled too well on here, but Laramie is... Oh, yes, it is. The station is there, look. There you go. They've not modelled it, kind of, because it's not supposed to be so much the thing. But it is, I believe it is a station. Where we should be there. Oh, done it wrong. Why are my trains moving? Well, that's not right. Did I leave the brake off? There you go. Yeah. Whoops, a daisy. So it's not supposed to start till 1:45. So we have got something coming in. And then basically, that is quite cool. I like that area. And then you go over here. People are moaning because you haven't got track number 3. And I'm like, don't worry about it. Just, you know, you got those ones. They're not going to do that. So then you got Laramie. Now, every now and then, Laramie gets voted as what you call it of the year, Camera of the Week. Where is that train? Sorry. We're going to wait for this train to pass, and then we're going to do... no, get off. We could do a service scenario, I think it is. So we got 3 on the front. and one on the back. And I'm not. It just might be. It'll be all yellow. So, yeah. Bradley, did you say the what was the one that turned up in there? The ACS DW40, whatever it is. Yesterday. I think that's the one from Cane Creek, isn't it? I can't wait. What have we got? Let's have a look. The AC44CW, yeah, 4400 CW. That's the Cane Creek one. That's what I haven't got. So it has been in here since, I think, from day one, I think it was, or after a patch. You see how big this yard physically is. I think it's almost like to the size of Cajon. Or Cajon, as I like to say. This is a refinery. Why have they got grain cars if it's a refinery? You know what I mean? So we've got a few American routes now, which is pretty cool. Where the hell's that train?
Mind the gap.
So that's the refinery, and this is as far as we can go. So where... Am I the right way, or am I the wrong way? So that's the refinery there. So there's an awful long way for him to come yet. Wow, that looks impressive actually. So how many routes have we got in America? We've got Cajon. I was going to say South Park then. Let's wait for him around here. I want to see what's coming in. I don't think we've got anything coming in here. Cement works. So that's a nice little run. No. That's not a cement works, is it? Yes, it is. That is a cement works. Because the other one that's granite, and then we just got Laramie, which is straight into, isn't it? Is there something there? No, I don't know. But Sherman is a really, really nice. Oh, here we go. Sherman is a really, really nice. Oh, he's an automotive one. So that'll be quite heavy. It's only just come in. Get Michael Cane Creek. Yeah. Yeah, we're just all yellow. So it's a rare occurrence that these return in. You can obviously, if you want to do a service with one, yeah. Oh, so he's a mixed freight. Oh, okay, manifest. I like hauling this stuff instead of just something of, you know what I mean? It's just one wagon sort of thing, one type. Oh, Johan's been flying his helicopter about. But this is the thing is as well, is that now, obviously when the PlayStation DLC manager comes in, whatever route I pick out for those 4 routes or something like that, I will be doing. So whether it's Sherman, German, I'm trying not to laugh. DB10 ALP46. Or if it's any German route, Cajon Pass, Hauptstrecke, Kurtzberg, Hergy-Bergy, literally I will be driving them. So even if it's just 1 or 2 routes that I drive for the stream, that'll be it. Look how long this one is. That's what she said. And I think by the looks of it, we've got reefers on the back. No, not those sort of reefers. What do you think of the ALP? I think it's lovely. And the horn is awesome as well. We got one loco. And it's a yellow one. Oh, is it yellow? It's yellow. Yeah. He's giving it some, isn't he? Oh, that'll be my mate texting me. Right, anyway. Right. So there he is, just coming over there, look. I just thought I saw something just fly up in the air. It's the shadows of the cars on the pillars. Right, okay. So, we are now going to be doing a scenario. And it's going to be the one that they did yesterday, but they kind of like, we only just skim over this. There's 12 scenarios now. So, you got the Gathering, Union Pacific. Colourful Climb. Bring some colour to a drab coal shipment heading towards the power-hungry west. You got the RG, SP, WP, and Northwestern. And yeah, because there's one. Okay, so we're going to do this one, which is Union Pacific are gathering a fleet of historically painted SD70 ACEs locomotives for a special event. Join one of the inbound trains as it repositions the locomotives to Cheyenne yards. 40 minutes. We'll do it, and then that'll be it. That'll be the end of the stream. I think it is, to be honest. I can't remember how much it was, $9.99 or something. Which we knew they were going to put price up for it. Because, you know, the thing is, though, you can't do the scenarios, what they've done, in... Well, you can't do this one in Scenario Creator. This is not the one, but... This is one of my favourite liveries. Look at that. I have to say, this is not the one. That was the Gathering, wasn't it? I think it is. You know, it depends whether you're going to use it. What is it? Circle of Celebration. There we go. Well, I'll do this till about 2 o'clock, and then I'll save it, and then we'll carry on with it. I don't want to do the Gathering because I just got so screwed up with that one. Circle Celebration. So is that one? No, it's that one. I'd say anything's worth it because the playability is how you play it. And you can use these obviously in your own scenarios. Yeah, that's fair enough. This is what I found out with this on the Xbox, is sometimes you'll see that everything's a bit, what you call it? So if you zoom in, the resolution does improve. I don't know why. I don't know if it's an Xbox thing or if it's just a Strange Sim World thing. So if you zoom in, another thing as well, look, it's slightly weathered as well. I think the best one can be seen here. Hi Pete, how you doing? You want to the stream? Gonna make Microsoft get it for you. Yeah, it's fair enough. I still don't understand how these point things with Microsoft thing works, really, to be honest. I'm just like really confused.com. How many seats do we want in here, for God's sake? Look, shut the door. Shut the door. No, that's the wrong door, isn't it? That's a toilet. Oops. That's what we want. We're going to open the windows now? Hell yeah. There we go. Windows open. Climb board, get started. What are we doing? Train's ready to go. Take locomotives through the yard to the roundhouse access road. Right. Blue. The blue, I like the Katie. Because what Matt likes that one as well. Because that's, looks, he said, a bit like Dr. Pepper. But, yeah. Turn the bell off. It's the independent brake. And let's go. Oh, put the headlights on. Give it two. Go and find the fuel roads. That's nice. No, go away, Belle. Oh, that's cool. That's good. Good to hear, Pete. Really good. I mean, I've had this for a couple of days. Some of it I've been able to play. Other bits I haven't due to just it being certain things. And yeah, it's really, really good. I'm enjoying it. These heritage locos, the blue one's quite nice. The heritage locos you will see rarely on this route and Cajon Pass as well, apparently. Rarely they spawn in on the AI freight on Cajon. You've got to go via the fuel roads. That does look quite nice, doesn't it? I love those clouds. Little white volumetric clouds. Fluffy. So what I'll do, I will be going till 2 because I'm quite time limited for this afternoon what I need to do. But where I get up to this afternoon, I will save it. And then I will have a go on it. It will be the first thing that I do tonight. And then we'll do... What's the blue livery? The blue livery is Missouri Pacific lines. And then we've got Western Pacific, the Feather River route. And they've all got this on there. Proud Heritage, Powerful Future, Building America. And then this is Southern Pacific. Now some of their locos, you've seen them as grey. Grey with like a red bonnet on the front of them with just like Southern Pacific written down the side. I'll see if I can get some, put them on Discord for you. What, the Southern Pacific? And just quickly, we're going to go and look at X quickly. I mean, that's where we are. And we've got a pretty busy yard as well, which I quite like. You've got trains waiting to go out. That's pretty cool. All trains waiting to go in, one of the two. I don't think we've got anything coming in yet, have we? I think it's just moving around. But this is an awful long run-in, which is pretty cool. Why couldn't they have done this with Oakville? I'd love these sort of size trains on Oakville. Obviously there should be some GP38s around here as well. Hello. Rio Grande. I love the Rio Grande livery. The blue one. This one. This one. Oh, we'll get around there. Dr. Pepper. Oakville definitely needs some love. Hopefully it will have the Penn corridor. I don't have Penn corridor yet, but when that's released, I love it. They got a couple of wagons around there as well. The Chicago Northwestern, I love that one. Those three are some of the best liveries there. That one and that one. I'm not too keen of this one. All these liveries are mostly available on Creators Club. But you're not going to get them as weathered as this. And you're not going to get stuff like that on there. All these. Yes, you've got the orange and white stickers, but you can actually, physically, you can read them. If it's down to me, I'd be doing scenarios with, if we could use portals, I'd be having UP stuff. And I know I've got a couple of reskins, I think, of these locos on the PlayStation. In Canadian National livery. Train coming in. Proceed at restricted speed. So Monday's streams will be literally I tell you what I do need. I need to start doing a different set of labels for the Xbox. I can't keep chucking in my bag of roots. I can't keep chucking all the PlayStation roots and the Xbox roots together. And then basically I can have a little box where I've got all my PlayStation roots together, what I have currently, and I can use them in the stream, so I can just like do the pull 5 out or pull 1 out sort of thing at a time. Oh, hold on. I'll push that back. Set the automatic brake handle to off. No, it's full service, you donut. There we go. Set the switches to off. It's very much like how the 66s work, isn't it, really? The only thing that does me is all the brake cut-ins and everything. I just can't do it. I cannot remember it. Access the brake screen via the operator controls. Set the brakes to trail. So that'd be that one. There you go. Right. Remove the reverser handle. I think, to be honest as well, is that I've really kind of... I think because of the size of the route and everything, I've really sort of not given the American route some love. I mean, the other thing is as well is when you get people who say, "Oh yeah, but you've got it on content creator or creators club." The thing is, though, you got here a decent version. You got a decent looking graphic. You do something like that with content creators club. Yes, although it looks good, when you get up close like this, you can really see that it's not that good, if you get what I mean. It's not as pristine, it's not as clear, it's jagged, and it looks horrible in some respect. Even the stuff that I do, you know, you look at the decals that they allow us to use, and that you look up top for them, they don't look that good. But that's just a content creator, livery designer, and that. So livery, you know, people say, "Oh yeah, well I'll get it on livery designer," blah 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 blah. Livery designer has its limitations. Certainly not as crisp. That is the word I was looking for. Although I'm actually starving, so mention crisp. Right, so you access the operator controls, and we want to do it as lead, I think, isn't it? Get off. Get off. Lead and cut in. Right. There we go. Right. Slap that down. That looks a bit rubbery, doesn't it? Set the automatic brake to release. Independent to release. Are you released? Yep. We're released. Oh man. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I just want to make sure that we are going the right way. Because you know what I'm like. You know what I'm like. Shushy. That should be right. Turn the bell off. We're on there. And I think we're fine there. Yes. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. As you were. Turn that off. Turn the bell off. Open the windows. Get some noise in here. Oakville definitely needs some love, and I will be using Oakville a lot. And the good thing is as well, with having to start off with the PlayStation new thingy, it means I can start off again with the PlayStation with Oakville on there, because I love Oakville. So we've got a 10-mile-an-hour limit, so we've got to... Don't worry about the 10-mile-an-hour limit, it's not going to work, is it? That's a nice colour blue, I like that. Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, the thing is, it is close. It was nearly out. It would have been out. It would have been out this week, I think, because if they had everything working right with it. But unfortunately, it was an issue that they found on the Xbox, which they didn't know whether it was an Xbox version or it would have been a whole PlayStation version. So you've had to go and look for it. It's a pain in the arse. And it is really, really frustrating. Because all this DLC that I get, I would have been able to make videos on the PlayStation and have some of them upload every now and then, and not just do live streams all the time. But because of that, I can't, which is a bit of a shame, really. I get... Now, it's not very often that you really get to use a turntable, is it? To be honest. Oh, we're going out this way. I mean, when was the last time you used a turntable in a scenario? Anyone? I'll give you probably one or two. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I've done it on the Xbox for stuff that I've got. I've had to buy obviously a lot of routes for the Xbox. Unlock the controls. Rotate the turntable to align with the waiting locomotives. What? Uncouple the two other locomotives. Okay. So, any ideas when you last used the turntable in a scenario? Oh no, I'll be going in and out of the cab. Well, I'm going to do this. This is going to be ridiculous. This is... Oh, CCTV, look. No, we'll do it like this. Well, I can give you at least 2 routes where you use the turntable in a scenario. One was West Somerset Railway. And the other was Sandpatch. I quite enjoy Sandpatch actually. Right. Oh, I really must remember. The brakes are on, but... Oh yeah! Completely forgot about that. Threw the steam loco off the bloody thing when I used it. Oh crap. Oh. Won't go out that way then. Why don't I just go out the front, you donut? Oh, you can't. Okay, we'll do it this way then. Oh, jeez. You do find, they say you do find things the hard way. Use it in 2 scenarios on that one, yeah. Right, align the turntable with the indicated track. Which one are we going on? That one. Okay, right. So we want it that way. Keep going. Keep going. Right, so I've got 6 minutes left because I got a fair bit to do this afternoon. So yeah, but I will get this uploaded as soon as possible. How are we doing? Oh, we're not there. Not too far off. That's a better view, isn't it? Love how the TV looks on there, the cameras, look. On the monitor. We'll get this one in, and then I'll do the rest this afternoon, this evening. But I'll be on till about 10:30. Right. Look at that. So we'll lock her in position. So I'll just walk through the door. Oh, bloody bell. Oh, cheers, Pete. Appreciate it. Thank you. I mean, this will be uploaded on the YouTube channel at some point. Well, I'll export it as soon as I finish here this afternoon. I'll export it to YouTube. And it should be ready at some point this afternoon just for me to publish it. But yeah, thank you for the follow. It's really appreciated. Right, shut down the loco, set the reverser to neutral. Set the switches off. Move the handle. Now this is the thing that sometimes you don't get to do. Rotate the turntable to align. Ooh. Head to the next locomotive to be moved. Right. Hentis box. Right, so actually while we're here, we'll have a quick look over here, look. So you can clamber over this. Oh look! Do we get to sit down? Come on. Come on. Right, what I'm going to do, we'll just climb up the ladder here. I'm now going to save it. Save your current progress. Okay. And I'm going to call it that for the stream. For this afternoon. I will be streaming for about 19:30 till about 10:30ish, or just about 10:15. This afternoon, this evening. But yeah, thanks guys. Really appreciate it. I will carry on with it, and then we'll do some Trent. I didn't do the Trent one, but we will do some not Trent one. Oh, what do they call it? The ALP 46. We will do the ALP 46. But yeah, for the time being, it's literally I've got to have something to eat. My mum's got to have something to eat, and I have a fair bit of other things to do this afternoon. So yeah, thanks guys. Really appreciate it. I will speak to you. Enjoy it because it is really good. I will speak to you tonight from about 19:30 onwards. So thanks, guys. I will see you later. Take it easy and bye-bye.